Scorpio, hey there cuties, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for any placement of Scorpio, and cross watchers are also welcome. I am going to speak to you like you are a Scorpio sun sign, however. This is a love reading, and we're going to be looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings. Could be doing some healing, definitely some sitting back. I saw you sitting back, kind of fucking peeping scene, checking things out. I feel like you could be in the spotlight, but I don't feel like, I'm watching people watching you, but I'm watching you watching people from a sneak. Weird, right? I don't know. That's just a weird message. I'm doing some evolving, but this is just what the message I'm getting, and I'm getting like people have no clue, like the growth that you're doing. It's like you're doing it all. You're manifesting on the low. That's like you're doing some, you have some huge things behind the scenes going on, period. That's all I got, okay? Now, I don't know where I was in my spiel, but that message needed to come through for somebody. So, and shit, I'm not trying to out nobody. I don't have a, I don't know who watches me. I have no idea. And nobody else knows who watches me, so don't worry. You're good. You're still on the low. Anyway, how exciting, and I'm excited for you, proud of you. It is hard to manifest and to kind of have big things going on behind the scenes. It's, well, for Cancerians, for Scorpio, that is more your style, actually. Cancerians were like, hey, did you see what we did today? Look at all the things I accomplished. Anyways, so I am gonna do a love reading here. Did I say this already? We're gonna look at your energy and their energy, and anywhere from single to married, anywhere in between, whoever you have on your mind. Anything you need to know about me, Scorpio, you can find in the About section of my channel. Let's get at your love life. I do feel like there's still a little pain that we're healing from, or somebody, we'll see. Let's get at your love life here. Yeah, see, healing from. And again, weird message on that Four of Swords. This is usually just healing and kind of staying back, staying reserved, not shouting from the rooftops, but I do feel like it's more just, I feel like you're healing obviously from pain, which is the Four of Swords, right? But I also feel like you're doing some kind of glow up behind the scenes. Like some people glow up in front of the scenes, and I feel like you're doing some major glow up. I'm like waiting to show the whole glow up, right? So some people glow up in front of everybody and they're like little things at a time. I feel like you're doing some major glow up and you're just going to show the whole final product at some point. This is very interesting. So you might be on YouTube here, or in general, in whatever, in your area, wherever you're at. I feel like you have been, kind of not showing your face. And you've been doing not just physical work, right? But actual, like, you've been really working on your pains, your past hurts and pains and things, and really getting your everything, just feeling really good about yourself right now. I love it. I'm excited to hear about your glow up, and look at you. This is your final product. Oof, it's so precious. I was gonna say girl, and I know that you could be male, female, or non-binary, but some female is out there working on herself diligently, and the end result is, the payoff is coming. And again, not just physical beauty, I think you have been working on that as well, but the payouts are coming in every area of your life, just in this very sweet sort of angelic way, like that. It's just so precious. It's beautiful. I do feel like you, again, are kind of holding back from the world right now. I do feel like you're guarded up, but I'm not saying, I just feel like you're kind of hidden away right now. That's the feeling I'm getting. This feels very specific, and so Scorpio, if this is not resonating for you, because sometimes my readings get really specific, and I don't like to try to appease the masses to get more views. I do understand why people do that. And that's not necessarily why people do that. They just do that because to please people, to make people happy. I prefer to get the story through because I feel like the person that must need to hear the story. There might be more different stories involved in this, but so you can stick around. But if this doesn't resonate for you, then you can either check out your other signs, or there's a billion really, really good readers out here. Some, the big readers, they do tend to appease the masses just because they have so many damn people to kind of please out there. So many damn people. I'm like, damn, I'm so overwhelmed with 5,300 or how many ever, I don't know how many, 5,800 or something. I can't fathom if I had 100,000 subscribers how overwhelming that would be. To be like, oh shit, 100,000 of y'all counting on my readings to, I mean, of course, I don't think people are actually counting on that, I hope, but anyways, Scorpio, you're not my therapist. I'm sorry about that. I feel like I owe you money now. Anyway, this feels really beautiful, but I do, like I said, I feel like you are kind of hidden away, but I do feel like beyond that, there is going to be this glow up in front of everybody, and I'm excited to see about it, hear about it. I do feel like there's this await. I feel like these cards are literally stating all of what I'm saying right now, okay? I'm so excited to see it all. Well, I mean, I don't know if I get to see it, but can you send me an invite to like whatever this event is? Because there's nothing in this world that pleases me more than watching somebody succeed. I don't know why I was built that way. I was built that way. It's not like I try hard to love people. I actually was built that way. And I'm so grateful for it. I thank God for it all the time because I have watched people really try to get others to fall instead of to get them to succeed. And I'm like, oh, thank you, God, because that would be a really tough position to be in. And I'm just so thankful that God built me to want others to succeed. Of course, I have definitely fallen into the pit of wanting people that want others to fall. Like, I've wanted haters to fall, but so I'm trying hard to get out of that pit of despair. But man, there's nothing more precious than watching people that have had to work their ass off to get somewhere. I'm like, ooh, that feels good. Like, I don't even have to know them, and it feels like watching my baby succeed. I don't know why that is. I'm just so grateful for that feeling. Weird. Okay, anyway. Oh. So what I'm feeling is that what we're healing from is a self-doubt or self-worth issue. And this Eight of Swords does tend to mean that for me. You know, self-imposed restrictions or prisons or whatever it is means to me that you are really doubting your own power to me. It's about kind of your own. This is why I try so hard to get people to believe their own thoughts. Like, you are right. I understand why people fear people believing themselves and why everybody wants everybody to be in sort of one universal truth because they're afraid of other people's thoughts and what could happen. But all my downloads have said, but what if everybody just believed in their own truth? What if it went well? Like, just what if? And because this isn't working, trying to get everybody to believe the same thing and walk the same way and talk the same way, and it's just not working. And this is that sort of suppression. Sorry guys, this is all that's coming through. That sort of suppression and oppression is actually causing murders and rapes and all kinds of crazy shit. Just that feeling of people feeling like the real them has to stay caged in, which is what I'm getting off of this Eight of Swords right now, is what causes people to lose their minds, literally go crazy. Wow. Well, anyways, Scorpio, I'm probably going to lose my job here. I'm probably going to get fired. God has fired me. But no, I'm sorry. That is not necessarily the extreme case that I'm feeling here, but that is what I feel like talking about, is that the freedom of being ourselves causes this desire to be one. Like, again, it's, I keep getting this download that's like, individuality actually is what will cause unity, believe it or not. Just this ability to be individual will actually cause this desire to, like, oh, just our kind of appreciating each other for who, like, our differences is actually what's going to cause us to appreciate each other, to become one. Okay, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Individuality is what causes unity. That's what the download that keeps coming through. Anyhow, I do feel like once you start to really appreciate your individuality, this is where I'm at, is that I think that you think, and so then sometimes people will say, well, how do I know what's me? And it's like, it's the you. It's like what comes out of you. Well, that didn't sound like me. That sounded mean or bad. That's you. Like, that's really you. You're ashamed of it, or you think that wasn't okay because somebody told you what came out wasn't okay. Even me, like when I'm like, fuck you, bitch, fuck, nah, 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 nah. Well, that's my damaged me. Well, she's still you, bitch. You're damaged. Like, get over it. You just have to accept that you've been through some shit and that you're not totally healed yet. You know what I mean? So this is, to me, is when we put a muzzle on ourselves, and that muzzle needs to come off. Again, what comes out might not be the prettiest shit. And I do say, I try not to go out in public when I'm having a day where I might need a muzzle. wow, you guys, I'm sorry. But the truth is, you need to let all that shit out. Because if you are suppressing things that are truly you, including the painful you, the hurt you, the owie you, that is where the bottled up shit can become toxic and dangerous. And pain, anger, whatever it is. It's all pain is what it is, but suppressed you is what the Eight of Swords is. Woo, I went on a fucking tangent here, guys. And again, I'm sure there are people here that are hating this reading already, and the funny part is that people stick around when they hate it more than they do when they like it, which is so weird to me. But I don't give a fuck. The funny part about, you're my fucking therapist. I can feel one of y'all is over there. You might actually be a therapist. Because I can feel somebody, I feel like talking to you, but, or somebody is real critical and I feel like explaining myself to you. I don't care. Either way, I'm not nice because I'm scared. I'm literally not scared of anything or anyone. I never have been. I've had Mac 10s to my head. I've held Mac 10s, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I've been through a lot of shit. People think I'm naive and whatever. My niceness comes from a place of not wanting to hurt people's feelings. My niceness is not about trying to be accepted. If I wanted to be accepted, I'd be like everybody else, and I'm not willing to do that. But I do feel bad hurting people's feelings, so I try to keep it, you know. But even that, God keeps saying, baby, if you want to try to stop not hurt people's feelings, you're never gonna let the messages out. So I'm done trying not to hurt people's feelings anymore either. Or, you know, people need to see the truth, hear the truth, whatever it is. And what's the truth, right? This is my perspective. People come to me. God said, people can come to you and hear the, you know, I'll send the people that need to hear your perspective to you. You don't go around telling people your perspective. Okay, got it. You got it. Here we go. The Nine of Cups, I do feel like you have some things coming, but I do feel like you're in the midst of trying to heal from some things from your past. And mostly, I think whatever is from your past, the Six of Wands again, this glow up is going to be huge. But again, I feel like you're really needing to release this self-doubt that whatever from your childhood, and I think we've talked about this previously, whatever you had to see in your childhood or feel has caused some major self-doubt issues within you. And believe me, I understand that more than most people. And it is not a one and done healing process. This is major. You know, there's things that I'd walk out and, oh, whoa, I didn't realize I was flinching there. It's like when you have like a sprained ankle, you don't realize you walk funny for 40 years trying to coddle or cater to that ankle. And then you have a hip problem on the other side or a fucking shoulder blade problem, right? It's like you walked so funny that you fucked your elbow up on the other side because you walked funny for 40 years. That's what I'm getting right now, is that you've been trying to avoid hurting a part of you for so long that you started to hurt other parts of you. It's the weirdest message that I've ever heard. But you're getting there, and your glow up is coming, and it's going to be the biggest glow up the world has ever seen, okay? It's going to be huge. And again, the Three of Wands is about self-reliance. You're not relying on anybody to do this glow up, the Empress card again. This is going to be the best part, the best portion of your life is ahead, okay? Because you're doing it all the right way. You're not relying on anyone else. You're not blaming anybody else. Again, you didn't do it. You didn't cause the pain, but you're the only one who can heal for it. That's where people fuck things up. And you're going around blaming everybody for your pain. Well, they are to blame. They fucking hurt me. They are to blame for your pain. The people that hurt you, they are to blame. What you can't do is expect them to heal from your pain. We have to do that ourselves. Nobody can actually do that for us, okay? Holy shit, you guys. Like, who are you? For real though, like definitely some sort of star status on YouTube, I would guess, but maybe even more than that, whoever you are. Let's get more. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Definitely you get a lot of attention wherever you go. But again, I feel like you're not, if you are on YouTube, I feel like you haven't left the house very often. I feel like you've just been trying to stay to yourself while you do the healing that you know you need to do. Because you don't, it's like, I get this way, like you just don't want, you want to get every single little thing in place before you walk out into the world, the new you. This person is wonderful, very caring, generous, and I don't think they're necessarily sharing, like, I feel that they have a lot of love, care, nurturing, and emotions for you, but I do get that they're, so the Queen of Cups does represent Cancer. You could definitely be dealing with the Cancer. And what I will say about a Cancerian, while I'm a Cancer, are very emotional beings, they are not good at, they're great at sharing their feelings with the whole world. But when it comes to their love relationships, they can be a little iced out with the person that they're truly in love with. That they might not, the Wheel of Fortune, if so much shit is coming for you, as soon as all this healing is done, okay? As soon as you really start to trust yourself. So laying in bed and crying, Scorpio, I'm sorry that's my best advice. That was the mechanism, and I'm sure I've told you this before. I feel like I need to stop and say this, is as a scab is to heal a flesh wound, crying is the way that our bodies were built to heal an emotional wound, period. That's just the way our bodies were built to heal itself from all things that are natural disasters, okay? So again, a cut was, any flesh wound is healed by a scab, and any emotional wound is literally healed and released for good by crying, okay? So crying is needed. But anyway, so I do feel like this person is very emotional for you. And I do feel like you guys are a good team together. And I feel like they're not necessarily the kind of person I feel like they communicate with you like crazy. I feel like they're great at communicating with you, but not about their feelings. So, but I feel like they're good at showing you love. I just don't feel like they talk about it with you. All right. And I do feel like you're the only one for them. I will say that. I just feel like right now you guys might not even be in connection. Some of you guys are just living together and already in connection, but I do feel like you're a little bit standoffish with them because of the healing that you're doing, and I think that's healthy. And some of you guys are just on a little bit of a break, or you're not even looking for this person and they'll come in as soon as you're done doing this healing, okay? You might be in separate rooms, I just got, which is weird. Some of you might be in separate rooms or they might be on the couch. Very interesting message. I don't ever get something like that. So, while you do this healing, and again, some of you might not even be in connection yet, and the serendipitous moment will come in as soon as you are done with this healing. You guys, two, and the Ten of Pentacles. I like the last card in a reading, in my readings, the Ten of Pentacles. Again, the glow up is going to be like nothing else in this entire new world, so it's like the last two cards I'm going to say, and then the Empress card and your outcome. The outcome is the Empress card. We do have the Nine of Swords here, sleepless nights. I'm not sure what that's about. There could be some like unwarranted stress. If you're a water sign and you've been through a lot, I get that. There will be some unwarranted stress in our lives. Just probably some almost flashbacks, what we've had to fight for, some things that most people maybe haven't had to try to fight for, just our lives in some situations maybe. But definitely, again, those things that we've had to, so you may be healed from some past trauma that was seriously traumatic, some things that you maybe you should never have had to see in your childhood. Even life and death situations that you shouldn't have had to navigate your way through at a very young age, and they might come back to kind of even haunt you in your dreams later on. But what you have coming for you is the setup of a lifetime. And it does seem to me that it's like going to be a whole new world. A new beginning is what I'm getting right now, that is going to be like a legacy because of all the work you're doing right now. It is imperative, again, if you're not doing the work, that's not what's coming for you. And I'm sorry to say that like that, but I don't want to mislead people. This kind of a beginning comes because you do the work. The work consists of healing. Healing consists of feeling, crying it out, writing it out, doing the work. Whatever works for you. For me, writing, crying, rapping, singing, whatever causes you to feel emotion is how you do the work from getting suppressed pain dislodged. I know that yoga and meditation can work for some people. That doesn't work for me, and that's okay. We all have different ways of doing and healing and feeling. So whatever works for you, that's the work that I'm speaking about. Friendliness. It says, you are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. You are a Scorpio. I feel like you guys can really get along with anybody. If any of the signs can walk into a room and get along with anybody and talk to anybody. I mean, I had one Scorpio friend, I literally was like, ew, how can you talk to him? He's such a douche. I mean, he's so... and she just could flow with him and actually brought out the best in him. And I was like, he almost seems like a good person when he talks to you. It's so crazy, but you guys can do that. You can bring out the best in everyone, including yourselves. I love you guys so much, and I'm excited to see or hear about your glow up in the comment section below. You can't put pictures down there, can you? But I don't care. I'll picture it in my head. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys next week. Mwah.